my name is Kevin Blue.
I'm Darren Blue.
We are the Blues Brothers, and we are here with the amazing Payton Taylor.
Hey, product placement.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The award for Best Dressed goes to
Payton Taylor.
How's it going?
It's going good now that we've got this working. This is good. This makes me happy.
We figured it out.
Wow. We could just be our own IT people.
Where are you out of right now? Where are you playing from?
Playing from my parents' house spare bedroom that I turned into a studio in Hendersonville, Tennessee.
It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. You got some guitars there.
Yeah, I think not Colby, but the other girl from Going West has that same guitar, Dylan.
Oh, okay.
So,
what is that?
Guitar
Is that
Dylan?
technical?
What is a guitar Dylan?
So I'm totally ratting her out. I forget her name. I feel so bad too.
Nelly.
Natalie. Okay.
Nelly.
This is a 6-string mandolin for cheaters like myself who did not learn the tuning for the mandolin. So it's like a guitar. Looks like a mandolin.
Well, it looks pretty awesome.
We're just gonna put that back.
When do you normally bust that out?
Usually after like the third drink. I actually, like, 4th day of quarantine. I'm in day 45 today, actually, so that's exciting.
Okay.
I have 2 guitars on my lap. Do you see this? I was harassing my sister with
Little dueling banjos.
She's like, you don't get out of my face, I'm gonna kill you. So been retired.
Been put back on the wall.
Is that Turn? Your sister?
Turn? Yeah, Turn.
Okay.
Yeah, Darren, that's what's
Well, you just released a new song, like a week ago?
It feels like a week ago. I think it's a month though, because
is it really?
Happened right during lockdown, so March 27th. It came out like the day everybody's music came out, and then lockdown happened. So it wasn't the most ideal release day, but it's out there in the world now, so you can't.
But it's a beautiful song called
Rhinestone.
Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
For sure. It was the first song I ever wrote myself, actually in this room. So look at that. Wrote it
Nice.
Here at home, and it never wasn't written to go out and be released. But then I started playing it more here and there, just at writers' rounds and stuff, because I thought, who's going to really hear this? And then enough people said, you should put this out. You should put this out. It's something vulnerable, and you should really just get comfortable doing that. And that's really difficult to do. Being vulnerable is in front of a lot of people, and the internet is definitely difficult to do. So eventually we did a session on it, and then set the release date for the 27th, and it's out now. So
well, we got a couple thousand people watching right now to be vulnerable for, if you want. If you wanted to start us with that one, maybe.
Yeah,
would we be lucky enough?
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Oh, let's see. Oh no, let's fix that.
So this is Payton's brand new song called Rhinestone. It's absolutely beautiful. We also released a version of this that you sang at the Fireside Sessions today.
Which that day was a lot of fun, I have to admit. Thank you guys for having me that day.
It's always fun to work with you.
Our pleasure.
And the footage is absolutely beautiful, and
Thank you.
you crushed it. So
the 6 outfit changes.
worth every
That's
outfit.
a prepared, smart woman.
All right, well, this is Rhinestone.
All right, take it away.
All right. Cold record signs will blind you. Boys who can sing with guitars. You try to fit in with the in crowd by changing who it's hard to be a diamond in this rhinestone world. And it's hard to play with the big boys when they say you just want the girls. Spray on your perfume, your tan and your curls. Always stay a diamond, this rhinestone world. You'll see overnight sensations. Took 10 long years to begin. And someone will say that they love you, and you'll find out who's really your friend. Put your heart on the line for the songs that you sing, and you try to keep up with the times, chasing a 3.5 minute dream. And it's hard to be a diamond in this rhinestone world. And it's hard to play with the big boys when they say you're just one of the girls. So spray on your perfume, tan and your curls. Always stay a diamond in this rhinestone world. Thank you. This is so
Beautiful.
nice to actually finish a song on a live stream show and then hear like at least something in the back.
We've heard that a few times from people. It's
Yeah.
like doing live streams is like, it's great for artists and everything, but they don't get any sort of feedback, which it's our pleasure to be able to sit here and just listen in and enjoy.
Well, thank you. It's nice just to hear some other people's life, besides me just singing. That guitar, actually, this one over here, is post-quarantine. It's going to get rhinestone down the neck in this pearl inlay situation.
You can do that yourself?
No, actually, I'm not.
Okay.
My friend Brian Alcorn Custom Guitars, he's going to work on it with these guys, Neck Illusions, and this isn't like a sponsored message. It's just going to look so cool, and I'm excited about it. So this is the before right there. Next time you see it, it's going to have rhinestone down the neck. So I'm
Very
excited.
cool. What color rhinestones are you putting on that bad boy?
Well, it's just going to say rhinestones. I'm going to leave the actual rhinestone guitar to Karen because hers is awesome, and I don't want to look like I'm, trying to steal her vibe because she kills it. That rhinestone guitar of hers is sick.
Nice.
You've seen Karen's rhinestone guitar, right?
Yeah, Karen
Yes,
Waldrop?
we have.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
We
also saw Tennille Arts we had on a few nights ago. She bedazzled the heck out of her guitar during quarantine. I believe she's done it all herself, and so it was like 4,000.
Yeah,
I don't
ridiculous.
know. I'm not the most technical rhinestone person. Like I would assume they're rhinestones.
Well, I want to call out Shannon Grady out there. She says, saw the fireside session today. Love this. Shared it with my kids.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing it with the little guys. I know a lot of pretty much everybody's going to be out of school now until I guess next September. So
yeah,
I was thinking about doing like a kids sing along show because who doesn't love
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
singing Let It Go 6,000 times. I've done plenty of that at like birthday parties and stuff. So just get to do it with more people. No, but thank you for checking out that. I mean, it was shot beautifully thanks to you guys. You guys, we're back
Over there.
Thank you.
Well, it's always a privilege to work with you, and actually, one of our other favorite songs from the entire Fireside Sessions was a Payton Taylor cut. I don't know if you want to do that one next.
Just start playing that one now because I know that.
Man, you sang so many good ones. We already released two. Released Marijuana on 4/20, of course.
There's
I don't know.
There's a little pun in there.
Yeah.
There's a little pun in there.
Yeah. So that was amazing. Put on the green jacket, which was absolutely killer. And then we just released Rhinestone today, which has been out for a month. Everybody go download and stream it.
Please do.
It's a beautiful song. And do you want to hit us with one of the other ones that you sang at the Fireside Session?
Of course. Here's a song about marijuana. And you can take it either way. What's funny about this is that when we wrote it, and I got to give credit to Skip Black, James LeBlanc, and Brian Mayer, because we got together that day. We started writing something. I had this idea for a long time, and every person I brought it up to was like, "Oh, that's cute. I see what you did there," and then just didn't like say, "Let's try writing it." Just kind of like got like a "That's cool." Anyway, this is what I brought. So it just needed the right room to, I think, be written. And it was with James, Skip, and Brian. That was the room that it needed to be in. So it took a little while for it to happen.
Was it a smoke-filled room?
No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not, because downstairs beneath this publisher was the Rhinestone Wedding Chapel on Music Row, and I think they would have some complaints if that were the case from upstairs in the ductwork. So it was a very PG writing session. But when I told my mom that I had written it, which shout out to Mom for being the hero of the night, throwing the iPhone up here. She was in a Walmart, and I said, I wrote the song called Mary, like had little lamb, and wanna go to the store, and like say it fast. You get it? And she just sat there and went, I don't get it. And then an hour later, she calls me, still in the Walmart. Oh, marijuana! I get it. So
Bless her heart.
Yeah.
this whole song is they all like, you get it? Me and 13-year-old boys find it hilarious. So this is called Marijuana.
All right.
It could just be about a girl named Mary. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just write them. Mary, sick of doing laundry, kind of feeling sorry, caught up in a cycle going nowhere in a hurry, pocket full of worries, wondering what it's all about. Ooh. But Karen wanna get out of this town, take a little trip and burn the town. Mary wanna roll it up on down here someday. Mary wanna smoke these blacktop tires. Mary wanna start a little fire. Mary wanna get a little higher. Mary wanna fly away.
Yay.
We actually made the official music video for the song that will never be aired.
That I saw, but will never be aired. And that is
We'll
why-
never see the light of day. But
I have to
awesome
say-
song.
Thank
I do
you.
want to remind everybody that if you appreciate Payton's music and her playing some songs here for us tonight, we do have a virtual tip jar going on right now. It's Venmo at Payton Taylor Tips. And, you don't have to contribute there.
Actually,
Drop a little something in it. Drop a little something in that tip jar.
Thank
Or
you.
give her a
Don
follow.
Yasuda actually tipped me via PayPal actually. So thank you, Don. I saw that come through as we were playing. So
Oh, nice.
appreciate that.
Also, a huge tip, it's not required, but it's always appreciated. A huge tip is also just hitting that share button wherever it is over there, probably.
Yes. Send it to a friend. If you don't
Hit
like
that share button, share the music, share this incredible talent that is Payton Taylor. And
Follow on
follow
Facebook and Instagram.
please.
And TikTok. Are you on the TikToks yet, Payton?
I am on the TikTok. I can't dance, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do on the TikTok.
Your TikTok has to be hilarious. If I had to bet, it's probably.
It's not. It's one person me going, I don't know what I'm doing on here, but I'm here nonetheless.
I'm sure it'll come around.
Payton's TikTok is perhaps the best thing to come out of quarantine 2020. I have to say.
Damn Skippy.
well,
Yeah, unlike Taylor, I can't dance, so I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do on TikTok to try to be hip.
what else you been doing during quarantine? You got any other hobbies? You just been writing? What's new in Payton's world?
Been writing, decided I was going to repaint the house, so we're slowly but surely working on that.
Okay.
And then every Sunday we've been doing a live stream. My grandmother lives across the street. I'm not used to this backwards thing. She lives across
Tricky.
the street that way. So we usually do these Sunday dinners as a family, and we can't now. So we've just been doing an online show on Sunday nights where we share a recipe, attempt to share a recipe. Hopefully things don't come out bad. Show what we made, give the recipe, and then we play a little bit online. So
What's one of your favorite things that y'all have made so far?
we made this quarantine pizza because they were out of pizza dough at the store. So we just pulled some random dough we could find. And it turned out looking so like Food Network artisanal. And I was so proud of myself. I think the dough is called like phyllo dough. So I felt like Food Network should just give me a show at this point because it looked so official.
Hey,
So I
we'll
guess
have to have you on Country Rebel Recipes when we.
Payton's perfect pizza.
Yeah, Payton's pie.
Payton's pies. What's on your perfect pie?
what's
What toppings? What do you lean towards?
We kept it like fancy with like the spinach and the fresh tomato we could find. And by fresh, it was like whatever people didn't hoard at the store, whatever was left at this point. But it came out great. It came out really great, and people have been doing it, been tuning in and asking what we made. So that's been really fun. I'm trying to, work on wifey skills here, because with the end of the world coming, at least not alone, guys.
So it's every Sunday.
Yes.
You said you're doing it every Sunday.
On my
So is that on your Facebook page? Where do people watch this?
my Facebook page. So if it's linked around here, that one on there. And we actually bring Turin, my sister Taryn, but
Yeah, turn.
we bring Turin in. So Turin sings a couple songs and does percussion on them too. So that's been fun. I feel like that's kept our sanity because I can at least keep track of what day it is. Like, do we play on live or not? We do? Okay, it's Sunday. That's good.
Nice.
So, and this was a good excuse today to do the stream because I put on Real People pants, which was exciting.
Same.
You can't see, but I have like fuzzy socks on underneath, and y'all can't even see. Great.
Nice. Well, can I put a request in?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, one of our absolute favorite songs from the Fireside Sessions is Dolly 1969. And
Yes. Are the children still watching?
No, they went to bed.
Put the kids to bed.
There's maybe one swear word in this song. I don't know if it's even a swear word, but
BITC.
But little warning, but it's so good. So good.
Just gonna drop the B word a couple times.
Like every chorus, we're gonna drop it. So I think Pam Tillis put a version of this on her new album. I've been told. I've yet to research this, but I didn't write it. I wish I did. I really wish I did. But
well, you crush it. That's for sure.
This is Dolly 1969.
We're gonna get out of your way.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Later.
All right. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. This black and white picture on my wall of Dolly Parton next to a Vanderbilt. It looks to be in the 60s because it's all chrome and fins. She's on curves and high heels. It's spinning out that Cadillac drum. There's guitars and drums and medleys. She's got a leg up on an old tweed suitcase, looking into that ambulance. And every time I look at that picture, oh, I think, oh, I wish I could go back, stowaway in that long black Cadillac. I wanna go where she's going. I wanna see what Dolly sees. Wear that coat of many colors. Snap that little bitch Jolene. Go down that hillbilly highway. Back when it was 2 lanes wide. I wish I could hit you right, hit you right, hit you right. Dolly in 1969. She looks a little weird, like she might have had a geek the night before. I guess a long way to the next one in Biloxi, Baltimore. No mistake, she's gonna make it. There's fire in the night, shadow eyes. I don't know if I could keep up on it. Oh, I'm gonna try. Oh, out them Appalachian hills, straight to the top. Like that, oh, I wanna go where she's going. I wanna see what Dolly sees and wear that coat of many colors. Snap that little bitch Jolene. Go down that hillbilly highway. Back when it was 2 lanes wide. I wish I could hit you right, hit you right, hit you right. Dolly in 1969. Dolly Rebecca Parton in 1969. Oh, now I want to go where she's going. I want to see what Dolly sees and wear that coat of many colors. Slap that redhead bitch Jolene. Roll down that hillbilly highway. Back when it was 2 lanes wide. I wish I could hit you right, hit you right, hit you right. Dolly in 1969. Oh. Thank you.
Holy smokes, man!
That song is just killer, and I can't remember off the top of my head who wrote it, but my hat's off.
It was written for you.
Oh,
Also, we haven't released it yet, but the version that we filmed at the Fireside Sessions is absolutely
incredible,
just insanely good.
I don't know that day what was in the air, what was in the water, because it usually takes 60,000 takes of me doing anything to feel happy about it. And we just like ran down those songs. It had to have been just the vibe in the room because it was the coolest thing. Yeah, usually I trick myself out and mess up and have to take 6,000 takes, but we didn't even, I don't think we did a second on any of them.
You were on it like a pro.
Thank you.
You are a pro.
You killed it. Absolutely killed it. It was awesome to witness, and we can't wait to share it with everyone. Also hope you're not talking about our goat when you sang that.
I love your goat. Have you guys acquired any more animals to the Country Rebel Noah's Ark over there?
You think we would have taken some in during
we got
quarantine,
a couple barn cats recently
Okay.
that were kittens, and we just crate trained them to live in the barn.
Shout out to Amanda Bell.
Yeah, thank you, Amanda. So we got Smokey and Bandit now living in the barn.
Oh, y'all's naming is just like.
We had Whisker Biscuit. Now we got Smokey and Bandit.
So we got 3 cats holding down the barn. Our goat lady, Crutcher Farms, shout out in Tennessee here as well. Crutcher Farms, if you need any goats.
For all of your goat needs.
All of your goat needs.
I don't know. What is it called? Is it a litter? Is it a litter?
I don't know. That sounds wrong.
What do they call them? Kids? Is that a baby goat? A kid?
I think a baby goat is a kid.
But she just had several from her flock, I guess you call it.
Can someone in the comments please tell us what?
We're gonna research this and get back to you.
I know.
But they look awesome. They're some amazing looking little goats, and they are the best goats. Pro tip: if you breed them, Nigerian dwarf goats are the best goats for goat milk.
Ooh.
But
we don't breed them, so we just
we haven't yet.
I just have this image of just like y'all being shepherds and just like running around there in Ashland City and just like this herd just running wild. I left this out during quarantine. Aside from writing and painting and trying to not go out of my mind, I did go out of my mind, and we adopted another dog. So,
what's the new addition?
So it looks just like our other two, the little white fluff balls. This one came from Snooty Giggles Rescue in Thompson Station. So shout out to them because they've been phenomenal. From what I understand, his name is Maxwell, and he's a Bichon, and his mom is a nurse, or his I guess first owner mom was a nurse, and she had to go off to fight out in the front lines with everything going on with COVID. So that he went to Snooty Giggles, and he somehow ended up over here. So grandmom's taking him, so Maxwell's across the street. And we've got our other two, Bean and Blue, here. So when we walk down the street, we have these 3 white cotton balls, and people think we've lost it. We definitely have. So, they're
what kind of dog is it that you just got?
A Bichon mixed with a Havanese, so just a lot of fluff. And
okay,
the Havanese they call Cuban Velcro because they're from Cuba, and they won't get off you. Like they just
that's like
Kevin's got a Vizsla
Bourbon.
They call him Velcro Vizslas. His name's Bourbon.
He
wants to be he's in the back somewhere.
He's upstairs napping.
We put them away. They get rowdy. They start fighting over all the toys while we're live. So sometimes we bring them out, and sometimes we don't. But man, we'll put them on the Encore tonight.
Yeah, you should, because I actually have the baby gate up right now to keep them away. I hear them barking down there because they're mad that they're not up here. But yeah, they fight too much. The whole tripod would just fall over and then it would be a disaster. So they're quarantined from the quarantine right now.
All right, but we'll bring them for the Encore maybe.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, we got time for one more here on Facebook. What do you feel like closing us out with?
Let's do this. So, the little my little history with I like to call the time I got on American Idol by accident. I went on the show with my sister to only play guitar, and I ended up auditioning for the show. And when I was asked to sing, the very first song that came to my mind was Angel from Montgomery, because it's one of my favorite songs of all time. And it's been that for a very long time, my favorite. And of all the passings that people have passed away from COVID, this hit me the hardest. And I had a John Prine's passing hit me the hardest, and I was just digging through probably a couple months back to find this acoustic vocal that we had done in the studio right after American Idol of Angel from Montgomery, and for some reason we couldn't find it. We couldn't find it in any of the backup drives, and I shot one more message to one guy just saying, look, do you have that session anywhere? It was just a guitar vocal, and he found like one drive that he didn't search, and it was in there. So I just felt like it was all the right things coming together to finally finding the session and the tracks was just a little sign to me of just, yeah, let's put this out, because John is a huge inspiration to me as a writer. The way that he wrote was always very you have songwriters who write very big and kind of, metaphors and concepts. And then with him, it was very much like the everyday poet. And I love that about him. So May 22nd, we're going to release that track that we found of Angel from Montgomery. And we're going to do it in remembrance and in memorial for John. So I'm going to end here with Angel from Montgomery. And I owe John in this song a lot, because it got me on a show in front of the entire country that I never would have thought would have ever happened. So I owed that to him. So this is Angel from Montgomery.
Be beautiful.
I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man, here's another child that's grown. Oh, if the trees were thunder and it was desire, this old house would have burned on down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing, Lord, I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just how we go. I was younger, I had me a cowboy. It wasn't much to look at, but it was a free rambling man. That was a long time. No matter how hard I tried, the years they just flow on by right there, but no, I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a post of a whole Romeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believe in this living is such a long way to go. Believe in this living is such a hard way to go. To believe in this living. Thank you.
So beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So you're releasing your own rendition of that May 22nd, is that right?
Yeah, May 22nd. And it's it was just kind of like the lost session that was found at the right time. So it'll be an acoustic, just a guitar vocal, and yeah, I owe a lot to that song, so I figured it was only right to put it out.
Well, that was a pretty special moment on American Idol, and obviously John Prine is dearly missed, and it's very special to hear you talk about the influence that he had on you, and we thank you for sharing that.
Of course. Thank you guys for letting me get up and sing it. I really appreciate it, and this has been really cool. This has been one of the more fun live streams. Not that they haven't been fun, but it's just nice to see other human beings and talk and laugh and everything.
Well, we got a lot of other awesome human beings out there. I just want to highlight a couple. Patty McClintock, she's been all over this tonight. I got to shout her out. She said so many sweet things. She said, "Thank you, Country Rebel and the Blues Bros, for your friends that think country," and she just had nothing but positive things to say all night.
Thank you, Patty.
And
all those nice things. So,
what do you say we do an encore over on Instagram?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna grab the phone charger so this party don't die on us. And
Fair enough.
I can perhaps grab one of the dogs if they'll be.
Hey.
If you can find one of y'all's many.
we will bring one of three in here at least.
They're fighting over in the corner right now.
But where do people find you on Instagram? What's
So
your Instagram handle so they can go follow you right now?
Okay, Pay Payton Taylor Music. I'm the redhead Payton Taylor. There's a blonde Payton Taylor. She's a drummer, but I'm the redhead Payton Taylor Music.
All right.
And what do you want to tease people with? What do you think? I already have my own request.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think.
I know that Saturday night is not Peyton's night.
Oh, to Layla. You knew my lyric better than I did. Is someone coming to deliver a dog? I hear somebody.
Are there dog deliveries?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see.
All right, here come the puppies.
Can we do a little whiskey on my wings over on Instagram?
Huh?
It's okay, Bowser. We're bringing in the dogs.
We got a grumpy Bowser on the way.
Bowser's a little cranky. He's getting older. It's all right. Good boy. Good boy. Yes.
He's so happy.
Yes, so happy.
Okay.
He's getting a little older now.
Mom said they're being really bad, so they're being.
Oh, they're being bad?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Well, my request is, you already know my request because I just said it.
Wings.
Whiskey on my wings.
All
So
right.
good.
Save it for the encore on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So thank you everybody for watching. This has been awesome. Thank you, Payton. You're
Of course.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got to remind people one more time, we have the virtual tip jar. If you guys have enjoyed this tonight, please drop a little something in the tip jar. It's Venmo at Payton Taylor Tips. And definitely follow Payton on Instagram so you can catch the Encore, and also on Facebook because you need to be tuning in. And in particular on Sundays for these recipes and tunes.
Yup.
Yep. Chords in the kitchen is what we're calling it tentatively. So chords in the kitchen.
Hey.
Hey.
Chords. Nice.
I like that.
You have any idea what you're making this Sunday?
I think we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna do the traditional pasta gravy, which it's pasta sauce, but where I'm from in Philly, if it sits all day cooking, it just becomes gravy. That's what we call it. So there's a great debate whether it's sauce or gravy. To me, it's gravy. I will fight to the death to say that it is gravy.
So when you make spaghetti, you put gravy on it?
Yes, technically. I know. I don't know who came up with this. Somebody did. But
I'm not going to argue with you.
All right. Well, let's do it. Let's jump
All
over
right.
to Instagram right now and start that feed. So if you guys want to keep watching, follow Payton Taylor on Instagram at Payton Taylor Music, as well as at Country Rebel. We're going to start the live feed within the next 2 minutes, and we'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Payton.
Thank you.
See ya.